tell us a little bit about your meeting with Stevie Ray Vaughan. Now, I saw him twice on that last tour. Unreal, almost a spiritual experience. I mean, it really was. You just seeing him. I was the second show. I was much closer than was the first one, and he opened with the Testify, and just he would go up on his toes and he's just like, you know.
Yeah, man. You know, I only saw Stevie live a couple of times, but anytime he was on television, I saw it. I bought every record he put out.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, any magazine he was in, I was reading about it. So, yeah, he played in Birmingham in November of 1989. I'm trying to remember, when was the helicopter crash? Was that?
It was in 90. It was August of 90.
Okay. So he was in Birmingham in November of 89 doing that co-headlining tour with Jeff Beck. And yeah, man, I was so lucky, man. I had a really good manager friend at that time, and his partner was also, they were concert promoters, so they were involved with bringing the shows to town. So Michael Trucks, Michael was so great, man. He called me, he said, "Hey, do you want to come down to this show, Stevie Ray and Jeff Beck?" I was like, "Oh my God, yes, thank you." So that night, Stevie opened, he played first, and Jeff went on at the end. You know, after Stevie's show, Michael brought me back to the backstage area, and it's really small at this auditorium, Boutwell Auditorium. There wasn't a lot of room, and so it was kind of a scuttlebutt going on, and I was just trying to stay out of the way. But in a minute, I saw Stevie Ray standing there in the hallway, kind of shaking hands and talking to a few people. And so Michael goes, "Damon, come with me." So he just walked straight up to Stevie and he says, "Hey, Stevie, I want you to meet our local gunslinger."
Oh, man.
This is Damon Johnson. And I just dropped my head. I was like, "Oh no, why did you say that?" And I guess I looked a little embarrassed or something. And Terry, it was so special, man. Stevie came straight over and put his arm around me. He said, "Hey, brother, don't let that stuff bother you." He goes, "I've been hearing that stuff my whole life, man." He said, "That don't mean nothing." He goes, "I'm sure," his exact words were, "I'm sure you are a real fine player." I said, "Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you saying that." I said, he's like, "Well, tell me what you got going. What's happening?" I says, "Well, I'm really a Les Paul player, but I did get a Strat a couple years ago, thanks to you." And he winked at me. And I said, "I got a band and I've written a bunch of songs, and I've been in Memphis a lot this year, but I'm kind of ready to do my own thing." And he goes, "Man, I relate to that." And he revisited some of his story, which of course he played with everybody in Dallas and Austin before he became Stevie Ray Vaughan of Double Trouble. And yeah, man, right around the corner here in my office, I still have a beautiful picture of Stevie that was in Guitar World magazine. It was like a poster. And then up on the top of that poster, I framed that Backstage pass that he signed. And he said the greatest thing on that pass. He said, "To Damon, all the best in living and playing."
Oh, man.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Wow.
And I'm not going to lie to you, man. I've signed that on a few musicians. You know, anytime a young player comes up, or, you know, and I can feel that energy from him, that reminds me of the energy I had that night. I've written those words to a couple of guys, and I mean, shit, man, it makes me emotional just thinking about it.
Yeah, I bet.
But it's really powerful stuff.